about me meeting Mo is that y'all are the first human family that's accepted me.
So there's pictures of Halle Bailey and DDG walking around in Santa Monica, and the way the pictures, it looks like she has a little belly. That's what it looks like.
I genuinely enjoy entertaining y'all. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is.
Let her finish.
Don't judge it. This is really hard to judge. I just have to think though.
Prepare for some jaw-dropping revelations as we dive into the sensational world of DDG and Halle Bailey. In a story that has taken the internet by storm, DDG recently spilled the beans on why he believes Halle might be keeping their pregnancy under wraps. With over 70,000 likes and a mind-boggling 38 million views, this saga has captivated fans and onlookers. So let's unravel the mystery behind DDG spills why Halle Bailey is hiding their pregnancy, and discover the secrets, emotions, and controversies surrounding this intriguing tale. DDG has recently opened up about those pregnancy rumors, and he's ready to set the record straight. For the past few weeks, the internet has been buzzing with speculations about Halle, his girlfriend possibly being pregnant. Halle and her relationship with DDG have been the talk of the town for over a year now, and there's been a ton of drama online, mostly with DDG getting himself into some embarrassing situations. Despite all the advice from her fans to move on with her career, Halle's heart is set on her man. And let's not forget about the times when DDG was caught trying to reconnect with his ex, Ruby Rose. It's been quite the roller coaster, but Halle's ready to share her story. Back in February, things got pretty intense between Halle and Ruby Rose. Halle shared a video on her Instagram wearing a shirt Ruby Rose thought was hers. Ruby, being herself, didn't let it slide. She quickly tweeted, "Having your wear my clothes is crazy." This sly comment didn't go unnoticed, and everyone knew Ruby was talking about Halle. Ruby wanted to be crystal clear, so she tweeted, "I like Halle DDG, a weirdo though fasho." After claiming that DDG gave Bailey her old t-shirt, Ruby Rose shared supposed Twitter messages between her and her ex. These messages showed DDG asking if she was still in Los Angeles and inquiring about her location. And of course, she provided some proof evidence that DDG was trying to reconnect with her. The whole thing started when DDG tweeted that he was upset because Ruby didn't want to go home with him after a party, blaming someone named Carisha. She tweeted, "He mad I wouldn't go home with him after Carisha party." In response, DDG claimed Ruby was lying and told his fans not to believe anything she said, saying she'd been fixated on him for 2 years. He tweeted, "Don't believe none she says. She been stuck on me for 2 years. She hurt." But here's where it gets juicy. Ruby posted a screenshot of DDG sliding into her DMs just a few days earlier, right after he and Halle had a big fight. So, the big question was, who was really hung up on whom in this messy situation? DDG continued his efforts to control the damage, stating that he and Halle were still on good terms despite all the drama. Halle is fine, she knows what's real. We've been hashed the situation out days ago. Ruby just clout chasing. To which Ruby responded, "You call me every time you see me with a new talking about them. I'm single because I don't play you know that. That's why you went to the calm girl who will put up with it." The calm girl referred to Halle. Staying true to the calm girl narrative, Halle had little to say about this messy drama except, "The devil is working red heart emoji LOL. Please don't feed into the lies, especially from a third party. Stay blessed, everyone." But just when you thought DDG was done making Halle feel awkward, get ready for a twist. You know how boyfriends should cheer on their girlfriends when they achieve big things in their careers, right? Well, DDG seems to have forgotten that part. Right before The Little Mermaid came out, DDG started poking fun at it, being all negative about the movie and trying to spoil Halle's special day. And on the day the movie was supposed to shine, DDG pretty much trashed it in his tweets. He said, "Should I watch the cartoon of The Little Mermaid before I watch the live action version? Or just watch the new one? I never seen it." But it gets even crazier. Turns out DDG was acting all weird because he was actually jealous. Yes, you read that right. DDG was jealous of Halle's fame and her great connection with her co-star, Jonah Howard-King. You could see in their interviews and pictures that they had this fantastic friendship and chemistry that had fans hoping Jonah was Halle's boyfriend instead of DDG. DDG got so worked up about it that he even went on a secret account to vent. He asked, "Do they really think this guy has what it takes to steal my girl? He's not me." He went as far as making an entire song just to diss Halle and show the world how insecure he felt. In his song song Famous, DDG rapped lines like, "Filming a movie, now you're kissing dudes, and why are you holding hands in photos? You know I'm insecure, that's a big no-no." In the next verse, he said, "I've been so insecure that I think you're really out here making moves in movies." Those lines pretty much say it all, don't they? Clearly, despite all the drama, Halle decided to stick with her man. But that's why fans got so riled up when rumors started flying about Halle being pregnant with DDG's baby. The first hint was a video where Halle seemed to have a baby bump, waddling like a mom-to-be. Then there were all these times when she started wearing baggy clothes. In a TikTok video with her sister Chloe, Halle had on a pink baggy shirt that had fans thinking it was another clue. Later, in a Cosmopolitan photo shoot, she wore outfits that showed her belly, which made fans even more suspicious. Chloe did address the rumors, but her statement didn't really confirm or deny the pregnancy allegations. It was more like pouring fuel on the fire because all she said.
Woo! Okay, guys, I'm so excited. Yep, this is literally me in my natural habitat. All right. Merch going live on the 22nd. The ones you guys saw me in on the little video thing. So, yeah, I love you all. Out, A-Town down. Wonder if the nails will give anything away about what my outfit is tonight. And y'all better keep my sister's name out your mouth. Thank you. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Shit. You're about to get me riled the hell up. Anyways, love you.
We don't play about Halle.
No. Like, what the heck? Period. Okay, bye, guys.
Fans were not buying the whole not pregnant story at all. They were pretty convinced that Halle being pregnant with DDG's baby was a big deal. At the recent VMAs, Halle showed up wearing a long, flowing dress, and some folks thought she might be trying to hide a baby bump. A source for Page 6 even reported that Halle avoided the pink carpet to dodge photographers, and when she was inside, she was super careful about who she hugged. It was like she was giving off a vibe that might probably say, "I've got something to hide." But here's the latest twist. A user on Twitter said Halle Bailey pregnant at the height of her young career by a bum. "I'm so tired." To which DDG, the YouTuber turned rapper, decided to tackle the online trolls head on. This tweet has really caught fire, with over 70,000 likes and a staggering 38 million views. It's clear that people are really invested in this story. Since then, many people had been calling him a bum because of those pregnancy rumors. Instead of getting all defensive, DDG responded with a good dose of humor and confidence. He went ahead and changed his Twitter bio to Rich Bum. He also tweeted, "Updated my bio to clear up confusion." He also threw in a now-deleted tweet that had a playful tone. "The way folks talk about me on here, you'd think I killed somebody, I literally be chillin'." It does appear that both DDG and Halle Bailey might be keeping their pregnancy a secret to avoid even more public scrutiny, especially given all the drama surrounding DDG. Fans are pretty straightforward and vocal about believing that Halle deserves better. A user said, "No, why is she getting pregnant by a man who has admitted he wants to sabotage her career? I can't anymore. Getting pregnant this early into a career means it's risky to take long breaks." Another user said, "Who cares, let the woman be geesh. If I was her, I would hide my pregnancy too, because if she didn't, she wouldn't get any peace to enjoy her first pregnancy, good God."